Today I'm going to talk about the 5 stepping stones to your freedom. And when I talk about freedom, I talk about your financial freedom and your time freedom. Now this is going to be exciting, and if it's your first time here today, then my name is Monica Mandel and I work with female experts, female business experts, and I help them accelerate sales, increase time freedom, and manifest their dream life. So let's get right into it. Your first stepping stone to freedom is your magic. When I talk about your magic, it is all about you. What makes you so special that your ideal dream audience, your dream clients want to work with you? And no, it is not your expertise, because your expertise is much likely similar to the person who is your competitor or the many people online who are your competitors. So how do you actually stand out so people want to work with you? A lot of it has to do with your personality. Your personality is the only unique thing to you. Your brand is you. It's who you are, with your values, with your non-negotiables, with your brand message, and the way you show up in the world. And this is something that I do with my clients. I'm actually helping them get really clear on their personal magic that then helps them stand apart as the go-to expert in their business niche. The second stepping stone to your freedom is your message. Now, when I talk about your message, it's all about the way you position yourself in the industry. This is to do with your social media messages, it's your website, it's the way you send emails to the people on your list, it's the way you communicate with people when they actually have a face-to-face communication with you, which could be in person or also on Zoom. So your message is actually your first line of defense. It's the difference whether people are actually attracted to you or whether you're repelling them away from your brand, which is basically who you are as a business owner. And your message is really crucial. You need to be persuasive enough to grab people's attention, but friendly enough to actually have them understand that you're just one of them. And there's a fine line to walk when you're writing your message for your business. The third stepping stones to your freedom is your marketing. It is the way you show up in the world as a business owner. So whether that is on Facebook, whether that is on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Instagram, on other social media channels, that is also the way you market yourself with your website, with your persona when you go to one-on-one networking events. So when you're speaking to people in real life and face-to-face, your marketing is everything to do with the way you show up as a business person. So for example, this Facebook Live for me is a marketing tool. This is how I spread my message and my expertise to people such as yourself. So I can help you understand that I am the person who can help you with your business. But this is not going to happen unless you actually identify with me and you feel a connection. So if there's no connection between you and I, and you feel like, oh yeah, she knows her shit, but I don't really feel connected to her, then that is not going to work, is it? But it doesn't matter, because I am not for everybody. I am only right for my ideal clients, and so are you. So your ideal clients will identify with you. They will identify with your personality, with your values, the way you show up, and they will be attracted to you magnetically. You don't have to do anything outside being yourself. And so this is part of marketing, but this is not going to happen before or unless you are very clear on your magic and you've got that dialed in and you've got your message dialed in. The third step to your freedom is your momentum. Now, momentum, that's where the money is at. You can do some marketing and put yourself out there every now and then and maybe perhaps make a few sales. The problem with that is if your marketing is stop and go, you have roller coaster income. So your business goes up and down, up and down. 1 month you could have an amazing month and earn tens of thousands of dollars and you think, oh yeah, I'm doing great. And then the next month you've got nothing, $0 coming through the door, no clients, and you're actually starting to panic. And what happens then is you are going out there with a different attitude. And when you show up in the marketplace with a different attitude, with an attitude of being needy rather than being in an attraction mode, you're not attracting your ideal clients, you're actually repelling them. And what happens instead is you start attracting freebie seekers and people who don't have any money, people who are not your ideal clients. So it's really crucial for you to build the momentum and to actually keep accelerating the momentum. And this is one of the things that I teach my clients in the Client Accelerator. Now, the 5th stepping stone to your freedom is where the magic happens, the real magic. It's your machine. And when I talk about your machine, I'm talking about your system, your processes, the way you do your work. And what we'll do is we're actually looking at that and we're turning these processes into systems that can be outsourced to a team or they can be automated by machines like online software applications. The reason we're doing that is because it's going to free up your time. And you can be financially free, but you need to also be time free, because if you're financially free, you could still be doing all the work in your business. And that's something that's happening in my business right now. I am financially free, but I am not time free. Yes, I have been traveling the world for the last 5 years as a location-free nomad. And I probably work about 20 to 30 hours a week in my business. Now, I could work even less for what it is actually happening. So I've recently hired a operations manager. So what I'm now doing is I'm training this person on my processes. So she can take over some of the daily processes that I do in my business that I don't want to do anymore. And this is true time freedom, like I'm working up to having true time freedom. Of course, I'm a long way from that because I need more team members to help me do that. But just imagine what is possible if you have a handful of team members. As a small business owner, you can pay these guys or girls, they can be anywhere in the world, and they do all the things for you on a daily basis that you don't enjoy doing in your business. So you can focus on the stuff that truly lights you up, your personal magic, your expertise, and service your tribe, your audience, and your clients with that thing that lights you up every single day. Imagine how it would feel to show up and just do the things that are fun. Well, you can. And that's why the machine, the 5th stepping stone to your freedom, is so crucial. So if you want to know more how the Client Accelerator can help you create freedom, then reach out to me and we'll have a little chat and we'll talk about your business and where you're at right now and whether the Client Accelerator actually is the right step for you right now. If nothing else, you're going to walk away with actionable stepping stones and step-by-step actions, tasks you can do this week to take your business to the next level. I look forward to hearing from you today. That's me with another Facebook Live, the 5 stepping stones to your freedom. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and thanks so much for watching this video.